Hey, it's me, Jogo, on the radio, hanging out with you. We got the lovely Zara Larson hanging out with us. What up?
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm really good. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm okay. It's Taco Tuesday, my favorite day of the week.
Very
I
nice.
love
Very
to eat.
nice.
I love to eat.
Same. Oh my God,
Uh,
I'm so excited. I was just thinking about that. I'm going to one of my favorite restaurants after this.
yeah. What's
Probably
your
like
favorite restaurant? What are you eating?
anything Asian, more to like the East Asian. So anything Japanese. Oh, anything
Tapanyaki's. Oh,
Taiwanese, like Vietnamese, or anything in that direction.
oh my gosh, I haven't ate yet, so I'm a little on the hungry side. Where's home for you? You said there's some restaurants that you want to tap into. So where's home for you?
Yeah, well, I live in Stockholm and I've
Okay.
been there for the whole year, when this has been going on. I was in LA earlier this year and then Corona came and I was just like, I have to get out of here because I don't have an apartment. Like, I don't want to be locked into a hotel room. So I went home back to Stockholm, stayed for a
Okay.
bit there. It was probably the longest time that I've ever been in one location since I was like 16.
Oh my
It's been
gosh.
wild this summer. But now I'm in London
Okay.
first trip since Miss COVID came in, and yeah, it's nice. It is what it is. But I'm happy that I can still do music and like even though I can't perform, I can
Mhm.
still be in the studio or like even doing this a lot of Zooms
A
that
lot of
I've been
connecting with people,
that I've
right?
been on and a lot of like links. But it works. I think it works pretty okay. It's never the same. Like if we were in the same room, it's like an energy, but I can still see your face. I can hear your voice. It's like I think it's nice.
Listen, since COVID hit, have you learned any new like hobbies or any new dishes to learn how to cook or anything like that?
That's what I said in the beginning of this. I was like, I'm gonna be the best chef when this is
Right.
over. Like I will just be like, "Mwah." I'm not quite there yet, but I did learn how to not burn the chicken in the oven, which I think is a pretty big step. Like
Nice.
I'm not I just don't have it in me. I don't know. But I would love to be a good chef. I've tried a little bit of producing
Mhm.
and I'm still trying that, but I'm also a perfectionist. So like if I'm not doing it perfect like the first time, I'm just like forget it then.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to be patient with things, and you have to be patient with yourself and accept the fact that you're learning, but I have a really hard time with that. I just want everything to look and sound like Max Martin produced the track, which is, he got few just a few number ones, just a few years in his little backpack that he can pull up, but I put really high expectations on everything, but I'm really, really good at watching TV series.
Mm.
I'm really good at that.
What
And
are you
movies.
watching? What's your favorite right now?
Ooh, I just watched the new episode of Lovecraft Country last night on HBO. I think that's quite interesting. Love Ozark. I didn't see that before the quarantine
Have you
situation.
finished it? Did you finish
I
Ozark?
did.
Oh
Ah!
my gosh,
Last
the
episode.
ending.
Oh my god, I was screaming.
There's
I
very
can't
few
wait.
shows that get me jumping out of my seat, and the ending of Ozark, I was just like, "What
I
just happened?"
know. I know. What about you? Have you been doing anything?
You know what? Just recently, I'm not a handy person whatsoever. I'm a musician, I'm a
Mhm.
DJ, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I'd never built anything in my life. My buddy had bought
Right.
some power tools that he didn't need anymore,
What
so I
about
bought
IKEA?
oh my gosh, I love IKEA. I
Yeah,
love
that's kinda
IKEA.
easy.
That's probably the most building I've ever done in my
Right.
entire life with a little wrench and,
Yeah.
things are solid. But, no, I actually got some power tools, built some shelves in the garage a couple days ago.
Oh,
Just on
nice.
Malachi.
Hi. Hey. Oh, what a cutie.
And, that's kind of it, just power tools that I learned how to do some things around the house, but for the most
Nice.
part, just working from home and staying put.
Yeah.
Um, I
Nice
wish I
to
could
time
do
with
more
the
music.
family, being
Yeah,
home, being with friends. So there's definitely some silver linings in all
yeah,
of this. Yeah, at
he
least if
loves it.
you them. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some music. You got some big things going down right now. Normally,
Yeah,
an artist has like one song. You have
I know.
two
I
big ones.
always have to. I'm telling you, like every time, it feels like every time I'm dropping something, there's always like something else coming in another direction. So, also, I'm from Sweden and like a European artist, and I've always
Mhm.
had it going for me in Europe. But also things move way faster in Europe because, you know, America is literally the size of a continent.
Right.
So if you're promoting a song, it might start off like here and then it travels maybe slowly but surely, like it gets picked up a little bit here and there. But when you're like promoting a song in a European country, it's just smaller. So it just burns out quicker, I guess you could
Mhm.
say. So I've always had when I had Never Forget You in America, I had like Lush Life. And
Yeah.
when I had Lush Life, it was like Symphony was taking over here. And before that, it was like, I feel like my whole career has been like that. So at least it's nothing new for me. And you just got to go with the flow. I love Milan that I released. I thought that was such a good, just a little taste of like the attitude of the album or just a little something like I wanted to show people I could dance. I wanted to like do that whole thing and I'm really happy I did. And then Wow just came along and gained a lot of attention, like a lot of genuine reactions,
Mhm.
which is a dream as an artist when people are just, shazamming it. Like they want to know what it is. They want to know
Right.
what they're listening to and that. So yeah, that's the new single, even though it's been out for a little while. But I just think it's so fun. Like I really do. It's always unexpected and it's a great song. I got some amazing visuals coming. I got the remix and then the album. Like it just feels like I just want to release music now.
Mhm.
Like I said, talk to you about like I want my album to be absolutely perfect, but at
Perfect.
one point it's just like let's go with it. Let's keep releasing music. Like I don't want to hold up anything to um almost like not sabotaging for myself, but like
Mhm.
I want to put out music. That's really what I want to do. So
Right. You're passionate about it, and
yeah,
you want to get that. I heard you say in a recent interview you want to get that baby out. It's
I
been a
do.
few
I
years.
really do because it's good. It's so good. And yeah, wow, it's been really fun. Like I love that song and I love performing it live. I think also in this quarantine, I've been like gravitating a lot more towards dance music, which is kind of
Mhm.
interesting because it's almost like we as a collective, I don't know, but we want that escapism in a way.
I want to talk about Wow, but first let's talk about Love Me Land.
Yes.
When I first heard the record, it took me back a few years. Now I'm gonna
Mhm.
ask you straight up. Emojin Heaps, Hide and Seek. You know what song I'm talking about?
Ooh,
Did
I
that
love
song
that.
did that
What? That's so funny
influence
you said
that?
that.
Did it influence a little bit? Because the
No.
first vocals, they kind of had that kind of sound a little bit.
That's so funny. I love that song. I love
One of
her.
my favorites.
But no, that was actually the influence was ABBA
Okay.
and but like a dancier version. I just loved what they did on like "Lay All Your Love on Me."
Hmm.
Um, had a really short chorus with like the beautiful harmonies underneath, but that's a compliment, really.
Oh, I
Um,
loved it. I loved it.
yeah, thank
And
you.
Wow is actually one of his favorite
Is
DJs.
it?
Well, the person that you're on the song with,
Mhm.
Marshmello.
Yes.
She had a song with Marshmello. You know that? He just woke up. Again, that song, and the thing about your records is that there's no two songs that sound the same. They all have their own little
Yeah,
identity, and
that's true.
both records are amazing. You know, like,
Thank
and
you.
sometimes it's I kind of turn away, especially if there's two at the same time. There's usually one I
Yeah,
gravitate to a little bit more, but your records are two different sounds with two different dynamics,
yeah.
and
That's what I feel
it's
like most of my
amazing.
records are. Thank you so
Mhm.
much. That's like I guess one of my strengths. Like I really like different types of music, and I want to be influenced by different things, and
Right.
I don't want to confine myself to like one box. And I guess like for my upcoming album and for anything that I do, I think everyone out there, no matter what you like or listen to, will like at least like one of my songs. And I I don't know. What I go for is like, is it a good song? Yes,
Yeah,
it is. And I love it. Let's do it, you know?
of course. And like, not only does it have to, inspire you as an artist, but you're inspiring millions of other people across the world. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Your song released without you even knowing. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean? If
Like
if it was released without me knowing.
well, I mean, like it ended up
Probably.
on commercials and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, that, it wasn't even released, like, as a
Uh-huh.
song first. It was for the commercial,
Right.
and they were like, "Do you wanna have this on the commercial?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure," because I was doing my
Oh,
album,
okay.
um, and I was, in the middle of that, and I
Mhm.
figured, "Yeah, put it in the commercial." That's like, let's collect a little coin, you know what I'm saying?
You've
Like,
done that before with like Nike and Clinique and stuff like that, right? So it would have
yeah.
been kind of another commercial song type thing.
Right, but I wasn't even, like, in the thing, but then, the reactions were so good and, like,
Mhm.
genuine that we just had to put it out, like, and it was super fun. I'm so happy we did that, and I'm really happy that it's getting, like, the recognition it deserves finally. So we'll see if we could take it to the top.
And that's just a small part. You also have it on a Netflix movie, which made it even
Right,
so much bigger. I
that's
watched the movie
true.
yesterday.
Yeah,
I was
it's
curious, so I
really
watched
good.
it, and then now it's touching radio, so it's gonna get even bigger. And
Yeah, it's cute.
with that, Zara Larson, I got to say thank you for making some great music. Been a fan since years ago.
Thank you.
I'll never forget you. See what I did there?
Thank you for having me on. It was
Hey, no,
great.
thank you for spending some time with us. Real quick, let everybody know where they can find you on all social media platforms.
Zara Larson everywhere. Maybe Zara Larson official somewhere. I don't know. Type my name. Maybe I'll have a little blue tick.
I know.
And hit that follow button. Yeah.
I hit you with a follow yesterday. I mean, you can follow me back if you want to, but
All right. I'll look for you.
thank you so much. You have a good
Thank
day, and
you. You
please
too.
grub on some good food for me.
Oh, I'll have some sushi for you.
Say bye bye.
Bye.
Bye
Mwah.
bye.
Enjoy the tacos.